What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, in the wake of Across the Spider-Verse being released and its success, of course, Sony was asked about other Spider-Man properties, namely Tom Holland and what was going on with Spider-Man 4. And while they were able to offer up that they had started on the story or simply paused due to the writer's strike, a lot of fans were hoping there would be some sort of announcement about when we can expect the next film. Well, we got an update today, but it might not be the one that fans had hoped for. Tom Holland officially announces in his most recent interview that he's taking a year off from acting. No, this isn't a rumor or an industry insider report. This is as re-reported by Variety. We're going to break down exactly what he said in the interview, why he's taking time off, and of course what this means now for Spider-Man 4, the realistic timeline for when it can possibly be released as it's moving further down the line and further down in the multiverse saga. We're breaking it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our next PS5 giveaway, which is right around the corner in just a couple of weeks with Secret Invasion. Again, all you got to do is be a sub, leave a comment on this video. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this actually broke about 15 minutes ago. It'll be about an hour before this video posts after edit, but it was announced by Variety that Tom Holland is taking a year off. This is what they went on to report, quote, Tom Holland announced in a recent interview with Extra that he is taking the next year off from acting following strenuous production of his new Apple Plus crime thriller, The Crowded Room. The series stars Holland as Danny Sullivan, who was arrested in summer of 1979 due to his involvement in a shooting at Rockefeller Center. The show is based on the real crimes of Billy Milligan, who was diagnosed with dissociative identity disorder. It was a tough time for sure, Holland told Extra about the show's production. We were exploring certain emotions that I've definitely never experienced before, and then on top of that, being a producer, dealing with the day-to-day problems that come on any film set just added a level of pressure, where he went on to say, quote, I'm no stranger to hard work. I've lived with the idea of hard work is good work, but then again, that show did break me. There did come a time where I needed a break and disappeared and went to Mexico for a week and had time on the beach and laid low. Now I'm taking a year off, and that is a result of how difficult the show was. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I feel like our hard work wasn't in vain. During the interview with Entertainment Weekly last month, Holland revealed that working on The Crowded Room led to a bit of a mental breakdown in his personal life. Quote, he said, I was seeing myself in the character, but in my personal life. I remember having a bit of a meltdown at home and thinking, like, I'm going to shave my head. I need to shave my head because I need to get rid of this character. And obviously, we were mid-shooting, so I decided not to. It was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before. Learning about mental health and the power of it and speaking to psychiatrists about Danny and Billy's struggles has been something that has been so informative in my own life, the actor said, noting that he's able to recognize triggers in social media that stress him out. And some of you guys may remember he took a break from social media as well. It sounds like this is all in reaction, obviously, to the role that he just went through, and he was so deeply immersed in this character and his acting of the character, and then stressed behind the camera as part of the producer on the show, that he wants to take the next year off as a part of the process for recovery, which is amazing for him, and I'm glad he recognizes that and is able to make that announcement. Seriously, everything else, including Spider-Man 4, is very much second to his own mental health and well-being. That being said, I don't think this changes anything for Spider-Man 4. They're only just now writing the script. Now, there's a good chance that they weren't going to start filming and maybe before the end of the year anyway. They could have possibly told Tom Holland, hey, you don't have to worry about this for a while. We're not filming till next year, which means obviously those of us who were hoping it was somewhere around the corner, we knew 2024 wasn't going to be the release year for that movie. There's already a film Marvel slate. We were hoping that they would start filming on Spider-Man 4, there'd be an announcement, and that can obviously still take place. Even if he takes the next year off, they'll still have 6 months, the rest of the summer and fall next year, to begin filming, which means ultimately, even with him taking a year off from acting, you could probably pencil this in around summer or late 2025, which, to be fair, is exactly where industry insiders have had that film penciled in, and for probably about 6 months now. So really, guys, ultimately, this doesn't change anything as far as his career. I am glad that he's taken time off for himself. I think we all should want that for any creative. It's extremely hard on your mental health, especially nowadays with as connected as everything is and as much negative or positive feedback as you can get in real time. And again, ultimately, if you are worried about Spider-Man 4 past that, which it is, again, totally secondary, I don't think it changes a single thing. Now, synchronistically for him, or coincidentally, or as all part of his plan for what he's doing, there's obviously a looming actor strike on the horizon, which would shut down Hollywood almost certainly and completely, and that's only a month away. You may have read just recently in the headlines, as it was reported, that a majority of the Screen Actors Guild, somewhere in the 96th percentile, approved an overall strike if they can't work a deal out in the next 30 days. And while the Directors Guild was able to settle, the Writers Guild was not, which means the writers remain on strike. Again, Spider-Man 4's script is not making any progress during this time. And so really, now may has been as good a time as any. Really, Tom Holland's career has been pretty insane over the last 3 or 4 years between what he's done with Marvel and the Spider-Man franchise, on top of Uncharted, other action films, what he's doing now in Disney Plus. He has been pretty much acting straight through and non-stop for years now, which I guess when you're a young actor, that's what you hope for, is a continuous stream of work. But I can definitely attest, and as being a creative, there's almost no middle ground between stop and start. And when you've been hoping for a start and for so long, there's a lot of these creative minds who just feel driven to keep going because they feel like the momentum of that will stop and they may not be able to start again. It's definitely happened in industries a lot less ruthless than Hollywood. Shoot, it's something I struggle with here. I didn't even take a day off at the YouTube channel for the first 3 years, and that is 100% true. Now I force myself to take a couple days off a month, but I totally empathize. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. As always, I'm all ears. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff. I also want to talk about what's coming up with the Secret Invasion, the watch parties, etc. Okay, we are still giving away PlayStation 5s at the channel. All you got to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. It's always been that way at the channel. It always will be. And there's a giveaway right around the corner with Secret Invasion. It's just weeks away. Speaking of which, it has been a long time, guys. Werewolf by Night? No, holiday special for Guardians of the Galaxy is the last time we had a watch party here at the channel, although I may have streamed once or twice since then for a trailer or such. It has definitely been a while since we've had the weekly watch party. So if you stay up to watch the Disney Plus shows in the middle of the night, Secret Invasion will drop on the 21st, and unlike Echo at the end of the year where we'll get all of the episodes at once Netflix style, this is going to be a weekly show. They actually reported today that the episodes are going to be super long for the first two, I think 52 and 55 minutes respectively, and fingers crossed maybe they give us 1 or 2 episodes out the gate. That being said, again, if you stay up in the middle of the night, come by and hang out at the channel. We go live about an hour before the show hits the air, so about 2 a.m. we all hang out, talk about the show, watch the show together. I watch here as you watch at home, and then we hang out for about an hour or so. Really great discourse. Has always been a key to our community and has been something that has really enriched my life more than I thought a YouTube channel would be. I love it. I cannot wait to start hanging out with you guys again and talking about the future of Marvel. It feels like it's been too long, so I strongly encourage you guys, again, if you're watching it at home, sitting on your couch alone, come hang out with the rest of the Everything Always community. They are eagle-eyed. They point stuff out. It is amazing. And then I have to hop off and do my Easter egg video at like 4 in the morning because that's how it goes. All right, my name's Michael Roman. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. Also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name Allfires. Guys, I wasn't lying. I am very, very excited to see you guys again for the watch parties. I have missed them, and hopefully I have an announcement about some Secret Invasion interviews I'll be doing with Marvel next week. Fingers crossed. All right, love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.